Well, here we are for yet another gas mileage check. It's been rather warm these last couple weeks. Well, last couple days actually. I guess it hasn't been all that long since I last filled up. But I've gone 150 something miles now. And yeah, we're up to 153. And we'll see how these higher temperatures have been faring, because I think we've only gotten down to -5 at the least. And it's pretty good. Yeah, slow down a little, will you? I didn't put any antifreeze into it this time. And yes. Awesome, I like that. See what we can get it up to. I just raised it to the nearest dollar because I don't want to go all the way over on mileage. You know how it is. Okay. No fuel spewing. Alright, so there's my numbers there. I gotta answer this call. Yeah, go. Be right back. Alright, so, shut up. 153, and, oh crap, I forgot my numbers already. Oh well. So we're up to 158, 338 on the clock. 153, we'll go ahead and punch a reset on that and call it good. Yep. So, what's my mileage, guys? Because I can't remember my numbers. Alright, well, the gas price is pretty decent right now, down at $3.49 with a 3-cent discount, $3.46, which I always get. Sometimes I get a 10, which is really nice, but not always. Anyway, I got a destination up to go, so I'm going to go there. And I will talk to you guys when it next becomes feasible to do so. Yeah! Whoa, a little too far. Oh, I used to love doing that in my Blazer. Actually, I still love doing it in this truck. It's just not as easy, I guess. It's easier to do it in the Blazer because it's got the right size engine for its size. I guess. But anyway, I'm out. See ya. Yep, it definitely needs to warm up. First one on the second, 11.9. Now today's 12.8. This truck just hates the negative temperatures. That's all it is. That's a mess. I'm like, let's go over here for a second. Oh, I was already on the right one. It dipped like blah. It's finally coming back up. It's terrible. Like, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3 fill-ups of less than 10 miles per gallon. That is significantly crappy. Okay. So, yep. I'm happy for the warmer temperatures, but I'm wondering how long it's going to last. I'm not expecting for too much longer. So anyway, that's the end of that for this moment. You know, it's kind of funny how you can tell that these particular strands of LED lights are the flickery kind, where like the LEDs are on and off every 60th of a second. Yeah, I'm in high-speed video mode on the camera right now, and that's how they show up there. And yet you can see in the background like they look like they're constant on. Well, this clip was taken at 240 frames per second, and yeah, I'll just play this on the actual video. Yeah, it's they're definitely flashing. So what looks like steady on is definitely not steady on. To say the least. Well, when I got here this morning, that sign said -16, so I guess I'm a little happier about that. This one can't decide whether it's -5 or -4, but either way, it's better than -15. And the air is sparkling again. Like, I can't get any good lighting. Just a wee little bit. And maybe you can see a little bit. Yeah, I guess it is snowing, kind of. Like that guy just said. Nothing real heavy though, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's not even really doing much to my windshield, so oh well. Time to jump a tire. I don't know, I might just drive it as it is. I'm only going back to the cabin anyway. Yeah, it gets squirrely when I do that though, so I'll pump it up. Anyway, just thought I'd mention the temperature and a little bit of extra junk that's not really needed. Well, guess whose four-wheel drive just quit? Absolutely wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful. I knew I should have sold this truck a week ago. I knew it, and I didn't. My fault. Knew I should have sold it. Make a turn. No, you must. Fuck. Yep, I just tried to stick it in. It went in for a bit. It got me out of my parking space, and then it started having a strange issue where, like, front end was disengaging. Like, what's going on here? So, like, I put it back in again, and it came on for a second. Went to make a turn, and the thing starts flashing at me. It's like going in and out of front differential lockup or whatever. And now, alright, well, front differential's unlocked now. See if it does anything now. Yeah. This is just great. Now if I park in that little hole of mine, I'll never get back out. So that's just perfect. Ah! Not fair! Just not fair! I mean, I guess it's easy enough to replace that solenoid. It's just an electronic solenoid. All you do is unplug it, unscrew it, and pull it out and put the new one in. But that's just another piece I have to pay for. As if I'm already screwed over enough on finances here. Alaska sucks for, like, being able to afford stuff, so you know how that goes. It's still in four-wheel drive and it still has not done anything. Yeah. And the front end isn't whining at me, so I know it's not going in. So, like, it's gonna be fun taking off on this red light. Unless I get on the curb over here. And, well, here. Spinning tires anyway. Yep. Fine, truck, I get it. You want me rid of you, obviously. Urgh. You were doing so well, too. I bet the cooler temperatures did it. Just like it does everything else on this truck. But the fuel isn't freezing. Oh crap, I just said it, so now it's going to. Alright, I'm out. This sucks. That's all. Goodbye. Yeah, it's not even trying to engage anymore, because, like, you put it in, you take it out after a little while, you try to put it back in, it has to re-engage the front drive shaft. So yeah, it's shot. Front solenoid is gone. Well, from what I've heard, it's not an uncommon issue for these trucks, and who knows if it's ever been replaced before. It's a 93, so you know, it was bound to go eventually. I've done one, I helped my dad do one on his 90 Silverado, and it really isn't difficult. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do it, get it over with, and then sell this beast of a truck. Oh man, she actually made me proud yesterday. I was taking off from this intersection up here, except I was heading northbound on University, and like Oh man, I was looking to get in front of somebody who obviously didn't want me in front of him, and some slow guy just turned out in front of me, so I would have been stuck behind him all the way up Farmer's Loop. So like, I stuck this sucker in four-wheel drive and I took off from this red light, and honestly probably revved this engine higher than it's ever been revved before by me. But oh man, it made me proud. It took off. Like now I'm just gonna spin through this intersection because it's like all ice. Yeah, you see that glaze right there? You cannot get traction on it at all. I feel like I'm trying and failing miserably. Well, the best front tires in the world don't account for anything if you don't have four-wheel drive to utilize them. And you know, I can tell the solenoid is still there because like when you engage the four-wheel drive, the voltage drops. Disengage it, comes back up again. So the solenoid is still there, it's connected, but it's lost its power from the looks of it because it's not engaging anything. I'll give it a couple seconds and see if it maybe tries, but I'm not counting on it. So let's recap this particular day. This is just not my Tuesday. Let me put it that way. Well, these lights are still working. Did I drive on my cable? No, I did not. Good. Because that was the first thing. Like, I woke up, got the truck going, pumped up the tire, drove off, forgetting to unplug my truck. So, like, the cable's just been sitting on the ground here and I didn't get to plug it in at work. Well, that's not really a big deal, I guess. Well, I get to work. Everything starts out okay. We have a new department supervisor now in BIA, so that's great. Got into work and went about my regular business. Everything's fine. Printer kept on locking up, but it's been doing that for like the last 2 weeks now, so it's not a huge thing, I guess. But it's just adding to another thing. I went on break at about 6:50 or so, and you know the Mari Calendar lunch, the microwave deals things I get, the microwavable lasagnas? Well, I put it in the microwave, ran it up 8 minutes, it did just fine, took it out of the microwave, lost my grip on it, and the whole thing hit the floor. Those things are not cheap. They're really good, really filling, and I didn't get like maybe 3 bites out of it because the whole thing hit the floor. It's taking all I can muster right now to not just start cursing my brains out, by the way, in case y'all were wondering about that. Okay, so then like later on, yeah, well, next thing was I got out to the parking lot, start the truck up, pump the tire up again, put it in four-wheel drive. Well, actually, I think it was already in four-wheel drive because I had parked it funky in a snowbank. But it got out fine, then all this four-wheel drive stuff started. Let's see, I put it in four-wheel drive just a minute ago, and yeah, nothing. Like the alternator's not even doing anything now. It's just coming back up. Methinks the solenoid has burned out. Let me see if I can get up underneath there and show you where this solenoid is. Thankfully, I know exactly where it is, which is really good. I'm gonna need a mat or something, because otherwise I'm gonna get covered in snow. Well, maybe I can't show you right now because the skid plate is on, but let's see here. That's the front differential, okay? And that's what the electronic solenoid engages. It engages the 2 axles that go out to the wheels from that differential. Well, I need my light. Give me a second here. There we go. All right, light. Let's see, can I see what I need to see here? No, I cannot. Frick. let's do this. All right, the solenoid that needs to be replaced. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the oil pan. Derp. The solenoid. Shoot, I can't see it. I know it's there. I helped replace the one on my dad's Silverado. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, this solenoid that needs to be replaced is right there. So, like, it's not real difficult to get to. And, geez, that thing is coated in some junk. And, like, the wiring connector for it's right there. So, like, you just disconnect the wire. And I think... Let me look up under here. You know, I'm not entirely 100% certain how that thing unbolts, but you know, I'd figure it out. But that's what's got to happen. I got to pull that sucker, replace it with the new one. And hope that's the only problem. But of course, you know, I tried to fix this tire back here. Did I fix something recently? Is that why this thing's just doing what it's doing on me now? I tried to fix the tire, but it didn't really fix it, so that doesn't count, I don't think. Oh, jeez. Well, no more backroading for me for right now. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside. I'm getting a little cool out here and not really doing anything, so. Yep. Time to go price out a solenoid. Hi, kitty. Hey. Hi, kitty. I'm warming up my hands already. Sorry, I'm probably cooling you off. Hi, kitty. Yeah, you can get on me. You can be my lap cat for a bit. Oh, kitty. Here's my purr. Oh, fine. I just heard it. You keep twitching for. There's my purr. That'll always make me feel better, huh? Yeah. It's a good kitty. It's a good kitty. It's a good kitty. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Such a love bug, you just can't help yourself. Oh, I love you. I love you. Such an awesome, sweet kitty. Being so lovey with me. Which I love. Yeah. No, you don't want any kisses right now, huh? Okay. That's okay. Alright, well, I need to eat something since I dumped my breakfast all over the ground at the break room, so I'm gonna get something to eat now. Yeah. And then maybe I'll go back to bed and try again later. Try for the rest of this day later. How's that sound to you, Nudge? How's that sound to you? You don't care, you're just gonna purr at me. You're just gonna be a super sweet kitty, that's all. Yeah. Well, that'll be all for now. Not my day. It's not my day. So this piece here is what I'm dealing with. A little actuator, solenoid, whatever you want to call this thing. They call it an actuator. I'm like, okay, whatever. Electronics in here. Obviously, they're not strong enough anymore. Basically, when you activate the four-wheel drive, this little sucker pushes out and activates the drive gears for the front differential. That's how it works. And then you turn it off, obviously it retracts. That's all there is to it. And that's what appears to have gone out on mine. So I gotta call them or look it up on O'Reilly, one or the other. I'll have to look in a minute and see what a price is for this sucker. And now it is snowing. Yeah, it's getting heavier. And it's not projected to end until, I don't know, a couple days from now. Always something.